I have some company today, some of my friends. I get to share a story that's very, very close to me. I don't usually talk about it. I was seriously burned when I was 2 years old, and this is the first time I get to share my story on TV, and I feel so much better being able to share it with Kaya, Arande, and also Cinquana, who are also survivors. And Linda, you are the coordinator of the Burn Foundation at Metro Health. You're the one that got me in touch with them, and I have to say that has been an incredible experience. You guys have a fantastic fundraiser coming up that means a lot to all of you because it's for our summer camp, right? So Linda, tell us a little bit about the camp.
The camp, we have 2 camps a year. We have a winter camp and a summer camp. And it's an opportunity for the burn survivors to spend time with one another and to really get support from each other. Because oftentimes through the school year, it's really difficult. There's lots and lots of teasing going on.
Was talking to me, and you tell me why the camp is important to you.
So you don't, because they don't tease you, and we all the same, like, they don't tease you like they do at school.
You know, when I came to that camp, I had my pants and I was not showing my leg, and all the kids wanted to see my scar. They wanted to see where I was burned, and you're looking at some of the images from the camp. It was such a wonderful experience. I can't wait for the next summer so I can come back and hang out with you guys again. But really, it was the moment when I showed my scar when all the kids were happy to have me there. Before that, then you guys were like, what are you doing at my camp, right? So you guys, there's my scar. That's my leg. And I was, you know, this is something that I don't usually talk about. And I talk to you guys who have also been through the same situation as me. I didn't have other siblings around me. I didn't have other kids like me. My brothers, you know, my siblings are not burned like me. So what is it like to have each other?
I think it's a great experience for me to have siblings because, for one, it helps me express my feelings. Like, if somebody talk about me at school, like, I can go home and they there for me. They were like.
Is it like that at the camp as well?
Yes, they will support me, like, make me feel comfortable.
I know, because sometimes people stare, and I know sometimes people stare at my leg, and I don't feel comfortable. When people stare at you, what do you want to say something to them?
Sometimes I do. If they keep staring, I'm not gonna say something at first.
You just make a bad face.
And then I will. And then
I usually tell them, if they stare at me, I usually tell them what it is. And that works for me. But if you wanted to tell somebody at home when they stare at you, what would you tell them? Like, don't look at me like that or something. What would you say to them?
I don't know. It's kind of which.
It's not nice to stare, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, what was your experience? How did you guys get burned?
There was a. I don't really know. It was like
I know.
like a. Oh, you know.
I know.
Tell us.
Was it a house fire?
Yes. It was like our landlord, he was working in the basement, and he got to go in our house, caught on fire. It was only my stepdad woke.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
And one thing, Arande, you wanted to tell people, if you were in a situation of a house fire,
Yeah, what was your tip?
what do you not want to do?
What you should not do is hide under the bed or a closet because that's like unsafe and you can get burnt. Just go to the nearest window or a door. So
And where
can
did
get
you
out.
hide?
I hide under the bed.
And I think that's an important message for people to know is to
Absolutely.
find the closest escape and get out.
And you never think that that could happen to you.
Right.
You don't think that that could happen to your kids. You know, I know my parents, even to this day, if I talk about it, they get very emotional. My mom cries every time that we talk about it. So it's very important, this fundraiser you guys have coming up on Saturday, because the money comes, it's for the camp, and it's for all the kids to come together. And it will be taking place on, what is it, Saturday?
Saturday night. It's Saturday night at Assumption Church. It's the LCR tournament, and anybody that's ever played the game, you roll the dice and you get an L, a C, or an R. And it's a tournament. We're expecting about 250 to 300 people.
Wow.
It's $25 a ticket, or
And you get a
$25
meal,
a
and
donation. You get
play,
a
right?
meal, and you get to play. And we have wonderful silent auctions and Chinese auctions. So we'd love to see you there. If you can't come, you can certainly take your cans to your local fire department, your aluminum cans, because that's the aluminum cans for burn children all the proceeds go to.
And they can go to any fire station.
They can go to any fire department. Most fire stations, the vast majority in Cuyahoga County, take your aluminum cans, and the proceeds go to support the camps, the winter and summer camp.
So even if you can make it, buy that ticket, you can still save your
Right, you can save your aluminum
take 'em.
cans, or you can make a donation online.
Wonderful, and we'll have all the information also available on foxstate.com.
Perfect.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Thank
you
you.
guys for coming.